Hello guys, today we do another experiment. Also one expert against 4 easy, but this time we change the factions. So the expert will be the American and the 4 easy is the Wehrmacht. In the last battle it was pretty close, but Americans had much more tanks and took the overhand in the end of the game, and the Americans had left 100 victory points. Let's see if the expert American can do it better alone. So we're gonna start. And to make this experiment fair, we used exactly the same map. And then we can see which faction is better as an expert. I don't play myself, so I scroll directly towards the ally. As expected, he will start with the barracks, because that's the first building you should build. Because of the rifleman, which is the main infantry. Let's see how this goes. Second engineer coming out. Oh, excuse me, it is not a barrack he start with, but a weapon support center. It's not an obvious opening, because mostly they start with the barracks, but of course this is also possible. Then they might go for machine guns or mortars or something like this. They take directly 2 full points. No, 1 full point, and then the other might go for the victory point in the middle. As it looks like that. And they start with a mortar squad. So as I said, it's a slight different opening. But like chess, you don't always need the same opening. Maybe they want to go also for machine guns against so many factions. So let's see which second winning is coming out of the weapon support center. And indeed it's a machine gun. It's a good one if the Wehrmacht come with a lot of infantry to keep them off on their side. And as you see on the minimap on the left bottom on the screen, they already took 3 full points. So that is important because they can make tanks. Let's see if they take the victory point back in the middle. 1 engineer squad and 3 pioneer squad. So it's a little bit in the round there. But maybe it just want to take the victory point and then retreat. That might be the case. The engineers look stronger than the pioneers. I always was thinking they are the same strength, but if you see the battle, they are a little bit stronger. So now they regain the victory point and they have 1 and the other 2s are still neutral. Let's see what they have here. 1 sniper squad, also really good against infantry. The machine gun and the mortar squad. It's a nice combination of units. If you have these 3 together, you can counter most things except vehicles. And let's see the battle here. And if you see good, you can see the difference between the engineers and the pioneers. The engineers are with 3 and the pioneers just with 2. And that's why they are a little bit stronger. One sniper in the building behind the victory point. The mortar squad also pointed to the victory point in the middle, but a little bit further away. And also the machine gun. So in the middle they have pretty good control. It's a good tactic. Let's see on the left. Nothing happened yet. And a second sniper is coming. Good. Let's check the base. Second MG squad. And they have already the supply yard, which make upgrades cheaper and veterancy faster. But no barracks so far. So their tactic is still stuck with the snipers, mortars and MG squad. They took the left side of the map, the victory point, as you can see here. A nice building on the left, a nice garden. And here's a machine gun. And they start to fire on the grenadier squad and the pioneer squad. They retreat, I think, because the grenadiers not get out of sight. Here's another one, having cover from the wall. Now they try another building.
At this rate, we'll be taking Berlin by Christmas.
And let's see if they can hit the grenadiers. No, I don't know why they go away, but let's see on this side. It's a big Wehrmacht army. Force grenadier squad, machine gun, and the pioneers. Now they have some cover from the building. And they start to hit them. I don't know if it's enough against so many units, but if they can pin them down, then it's a good decision. But they are really overwhelmed now. Too many units, also from the side. So that's, yeah, it's really tricky. So I think it's just a matter of time before they are pushed back, but for now it's not so bad. And double mortar squad doing air damage. That's really good. It's exactly what they needed. And I'm really impressed by the Americans, how they deal with so many units. Also sending 2 sniper squads with camouflage up. But of course after you shoot, the camouflage is gone. But till that point you can come really close without being noticed. It's a really nice tactic. You still keep them busy with the machine gun in the building. Of course, they also have mortar squads now. A 2-star veterancy on the machine gun, but it died, so that's a really... It's really pity, it's really expensive to lose a veterancy unit. But yeah, that's life. You have to accept it, you have to move on. Here also on this side, not so much happens. They just take some points to increase the population so they can build more units. Let's check the base, what they have.
The enemy is down to 300
Mortar
points.
squad, another mortar squad, and 2 extra snipers. And a machine gun. Still no other buildings except the supply yard. So it looks like they go play heavy infantry for a while. Now the Wehrmacht took the building. So they have really good control on that fuel point, which is also on their side of the map. So that's somehow understandable. Here's one sniper behind the grenadiers. They are too close, so they are discovered. And they retreat before they are killed. Because the sniper have really good attack, but yeah, just a few shots and it's dead. Another sniper squad, 2 sniper squads and 2 mortar squads. Maybe they can take out the grenadiers. Seems like they are retreating in time. Also a machine gun. Going back. A sniper with 1 veterancy. And as I told before in other videos, that the Americans get veterancy just by fighting and getting experience. And the Wehrmacht get them by upgrading in a special building for that. So when you see the Wehrmacht with a lot of veterancy, that doesn't mean they killed a lot of units. It just is upgraded more times. Like the 2-star Pioneer, which is upgraded with 2 upgrades out of 3, because they can upgrade to 3 veterancy, which is the limit in this game. Let's check another side of the map. Taking the point here. There's a big battle going on. But the Wehrmacht have the bunker, which is a great advantage for them. So it seems they have to go from the other side if they want to take that point. Or they have to bring heavy armory to take the bunker out. But they have to retreat. The Wehrmacht seems to get stronger at this point, but the Americans still are ahead in point and far ahead, so if nothing changes, they will win the game. So the Wehrmacht have to be more aggressive by taking the points back. 3 sniper squads and 3 mortar squads. And let's check the base again, if something changes. No, still playing with the same buildings, so that means the units variety stay the same. They are damaging the bunker with the flamethrower. So soon they will be taken out. And there's the first armored car of the Wehrmacht. Of course the engineer go away, because yeah, make no chance. And in the middle, they're still fighting. I don't know which doctrine the American experts using now. It maybe some paratroopers will be nice. It doesn't seem like they're going for the tank doctrine, but because they have so many infantry. Let's check the base if they have more now. They're building the motor pool. So they will be able to bring some armory inside the battlefield. They just kept their barracks all along. I don't see the strategy often, but yeah. Till now it's working pretty good. But now you see the Wehrmacht coming with a lot of armory. 3 armored cars already. And I think they're gonna build anti-tank. So let's see what's coming now. Yeah, exactly. The first anti-tank is coming out. And let's see if they can regain this site to get a 2 versus 1 victory point advantage. There seem no Wehrmacht units, so they should be able to take them. And on this side they do exactly the same. And in that case they go again 3 against 0. But they are behind in units, that's for sure. So the battle is not done yet, far from that. And if they don't bring in stronger units, they're gonna have a really tough time. And it seems this American expert used the same, almost the same tactic as the Wehrmacht expert. Heavy infantry, which is good in the early stages. But yeah, if they come with armored cars and things, you need some tanks or anti-tank destroyers or anti-tank guns. And they don't have so many of that, so yeah, I only see 1 for now. So the American really have to watch out. Two anti-tank guns, so that's a good start. I see the mortar doing some damage on the armored car. Because of the air barrage. Well, maybe you can take it out now. But it damaged the engine from the other armored car. Only the MG squad really don't make sense against them. Okay, let's check the middle again. The 2 anti-tank guns are not commanded right now. Because they are just staying there. But they are taking the middle. No, they just died. Almost got the 3rd one in the middle. 2 sniper squads and 2 mortar squads. The population is pretty good. They have, if you see in the right top corner, 73 population. That means they control pretty much of the map. Almost the half is blue, as you can see in the mini-map. Okay, let's see if they go move up to take the victory point. Seems like that, but the outer corners are taken by the Wehrmacht. And they also upgraded the anti-tank guns with 2 veterans here in the building. And the reason the sniper cannot take the victory point is because it's camouflaged. And if you're in camouflage mode, you cannot take the point. So they have to get out of camouflage if they want to take the victory point. Machine gun emplacement in the map in the big house, but yeah, against a bunker it's not going to do much. Engineers, well placed granite by the grenadier soldiers. Still using the same units. Let's go to the base to see if they make some changes. No, but they took the tank doctrine because they have the first Calliope. What they have here. Seems like an armored car. And that will have come from the motor pool. The air bombardment. Only it's not so good placed because he hit his own unit. But for air barrage, the Calliope is really the best one in the game. The Germans also have really good ones, like the Walking Stuka, the Nebelwerfer. But this one do really a lot of damage. I don't know why it's sending it forward. Because when I have a Calliope, I put it behind my front line. Because it has good range, so not needed to bring so far forward. Let's see some other sides of the map. And again, air bombardment. And this one is really good. It's the second Calliope. And you can have only 2 Calliope in the same time. I think it's going to move up to the other one. Or from there they want to do the attack. From up the hill. But they have to move away because the anti-tank gun can do big damage. He also 2 anti-tank guns from the Americans. Let's see here. Engineers. And on this side, an MG squad, but this one will die because I have no cover from other units. 1 Calliope died. And I think they're going to do a second attack. And what's coming here? 2 sniper squads, a mortar squad. Again, a repair button. Put 2 infantry units. And if the Calliope don't watch out, it will be killed. There's also a 3-star mortar squad, 2 times. The American have to play more careful. You see it try to do damage. Maybe it will kill some units. But also big chance it will lose its rally up. Rear armor hit by the Panzer Shreks. It seems it's retreating now. Just in time. Let's check in the middle victory point. They regain the victory point. There's a stuck I see. What the Wehrmacht is really doing good, even they are easy, they upgrade the units. So that's a really good tactic. Two sniper squads in the building here, covered by bushes. I think the anti-tanker will be gone. 3 armored cars. As a counter to those Volksgrenadiers, the Grenadier squads. But they have Panzer Shrek. That's a massive damage against the armored car. But they seem to pull it off. Backed by some mortar squad. It's a good combination, nice. Another anti-tank gun. Many armored cars. And let's see. And use the Calliope. I was searching for this one. But yeah. I still don't understand why you put it so much to the front line. Because you're gonna lose a very valuable unit. And you really have to play more cautious with it. But later they're gonna have the Pershing, the strongest tank from the Americans, from the Allies. You can compare it with a normal Tiger, not with a King Tiger, because this one is more strong. So it's a matter of time before the Pershing is coming out. So surely we're gonna watch the map a little bit for that. Again, they try to take the outside points. Here's no defense, so this one they will take. And this side is better defended, so this is not gonna be easy. They have 2 mortar squads, but yeah, maybe they cannot take out the bunker. But the Wehrmacht also have a mortar squad as a counter, so seems like a stalemate on the west side. And in the middle, the Wehrmacht have a lot of units. So yeah, the American is really suppressed right now. And as you see the victory points, they are also getting below 200. And if they don't do anything now, it will be game over soon. They have to come up with some trick. I don't see so many units from the Americans, so I think they are saving for the Pershing, which is a more expensive unit. Armored car against a 3-star Pioneer. Should be easy for the armored car, but now you have backup. And now the Wehrmacht is in an advantage. Especially with the stack there. On the Grenadier squad. But backup is coming. 2 sniper squads. Let's see if they're gonna pick up the anti-tank gun there. Two against one with victory points. 2 for the Wehrmacht, 1 for the Americans. Let's see. Before they can take this point, they have to kill the observation post. So yeah. But the victory point is free. But the armored car is now coming. And yeah, machine gun have no chance against the armor. They try to flee, but so many units here. That's impossible to go back to your base. Let's see if they can take the point in time, but no. They will be killed. At least they make it neutral, so that stops the point advantage for the Wehrmacht. One anti-tank gun here. And they are really pushed back far into their own base. They are taking this point. To be honest, I didn't know it was possible with this armored car. I know the Panzer Elite have like scout car which you can take points, but I didn't know the Wehrmacht was able to do the same with this one. They have only 5 units on the map. Now maybe a little bit more. But it's really low. And they have to find some way to regain advantage. You see, they try to avoid the center of the map now because they know the Wehrmacht have many units, and maybe they try to flank and take as many points there to keep the population limit high. Another armored car. There's a Stu going. Chasing for the armored cars of the Americans. Let's see which armored car is stronger. And it's smart to use the repair doctrine. So for sure the American gonna win this fight. I think 2 more hits, maybe 3, and the armored car will be gone. I think 2 more now. And that is that. Nice. What is here? One sniper in the building. An observation post. Near some units. Oi! That's a King Tiger, if I see good. Yeah. Oi, oi, oi. That will be the downfall from the Americans. Of course, they can use some anti-tanks in combination with the person. Then they might have a chance, but 1 against 1, no chance at all. The expert do everything what it can, trying to change the tactic a little bit, going from the sides where not so many Wehrmacht units are. But the damage is so huge. And I think it's a Panther and not a King Tiger. Because if I remember good, the King Tiger cannot be upgraded with veteran C stars. Only the Tiger, if I remember. So it's a Panther. Still look very impressive. And that is a nice battle against an M26 Pershing. Massive damage now from the Wehrmacht. Armored car make no chance. Will be killed very soon. Try to flee, but it's gonna be too late. And many trucks and armored cars in the rear. It seems like the battle is over, because I don't know how the Americans gonna pull this off. Almost no units left. And here you can see the fact that no matter how good you are alone, against many you still make no serious chance. Of course, 2 experts will win this battle. I'm sure about this. But 1 against 4, even it's easy, it's gonna be too much. The only chance the Americans have is that if they don't take the points, an American can sneak some points away without being detected. Then they can still win the game, but I don't think it's a big chance for this. And you also see the Wehrmacht almost upgraded all their units. And their units not even going away from the base too much. They have 1 triad center to heal units when they go back to the base. And the rest is still the same as before. They didn't even upgrade to tank depot. So we will see no M4 Shermans in this game, or M10 tank destroyers. Anti-tank gun against the Panther. And the Panther have 3 stars now. So it will be good if the anti-tank gun can take it out. They try to move up a little bit. I don't understand why the Wehrmacht not just recapture this point. Because there's no Americans close by. So it's really an easy target. And even this point they can take. Because they don't do this, the game take a little bit more time. So many Stokes. Everything is 3 stars. Almost everything. When they start to hit the base, then they will also win the game when all the buildings are destroyed. I don't know where they are going, but they're almost going to their base. Maybe they want the ammunition point here. No, it seems they keep moving. Maybe want to take out some basement. Maybe to distract the easy Wehrmacht. Yeah, now the bunker is going to hit them. Let's see how it's going here. Yeah, it's gonna be game over for the anti-tank. They are deploying some mines, the engineers. So if there's a tank going there, they will have heavily damage. I think they're going to move to the other side of the map, but let's see. Too many units here now. They took really control of the map. Only the flanks seem to be able for the Americans. Yeah, in the center it's almost impossible. 4 commanders, many units. A lot is already upgraded with 3 stars. Try to take the Fox Grenadier out, but yeah, they cannot. Let's check the base. Maybe they have some new units. No. Still the same. And now the Wehrmacht took the point advantage. Controlling 2 points, the Americans 0. And look this display. And the next step will be the push to the American base. The Flak Panzer in the stocks. And the Knight's Cross, the best infantry for the Wehrmacht. They have the anti-tank doing its job. And he took out 1, so that's nice. Let's see, we'll take out another struck. No. The bullet bounced off. The armored car need to give cover now to the anti-tank gun, because if not, it will be gone. Also the bunker, machine gun emplacement giving cover. That's good. And they're pushing forward. They're getting stuck in their own base. 83 points left for the Americans. And what is nice when you record a game and you don't play yourself, you also learn a lot of new things. You can check how the Wehrmacht or the Americans play. You can check how the expert play. Still, I don't agree on everything what they do. But yeah, of course, they are with many things also do good. So you keep learning like this, and it's the same when I watch other videos of Company of Heroes and I see people doing the same as me. And you can learn really a lot. I'm a little bit disappointed I didn't see the Pershing so far. Because if it was me, I would build the Calliope and the Pershing in the same time, sending the Pershing more to the front line, covered by some other units. From behind, Calliope can do massive damage on the infantry squads, trying to close in. $37 points left for the Americans, 35 now. And they have also not really the strength to take a point back. Machine gun against the Knight's Cross. And they almost take them out. They just flee in the right moment. 2-star anti-tank gun. And the last 70 seconds. And there's the Panther. There's one anti-tank gun. Who is a counter for that? They have to try to kill it. 5 points left. If they don't take the point now, it's gone and game over. And that's it. This was the second experiment with 1 expert and 4 easy. And yeah, of course the expert have the most points. But the result is the same as last time. So the conclusion is 4 easies are better than 1 expert. That doesn't matter which faction. For the UK and the Panzer Elite will be exactly the same result. Beginning really good and later getting overwhelmed by the many units from the 4 factions. Maybe I will do some more experiments in the future. But that will be more based on maybe 1 expert against 3 normal, or maybe 2 against 3 while playing 1 myself and having a hard ally against 3 normal, and then we're gonna see how this goes. So thank you for watching again and see you next time.